welcome back. I'm going to change yarn and start with round 4. Let me make it a little bigger so I don't make a mistake. There. We're going to start with the white yarn, which I have here. I'm always organizing this yarn. I don't like the knots in the yarn or mixing it around. And look, because I made that mistake in the fur in round 3 when I didn't guide it. Luckily it's here and it is guided, so it's directly with my yarn and I can crochet too. I pull it tight. Now I pull that orange even more tighter. See, that orange almost disappears. Not too much, not too tight. Just find the nice tightness. See, that diagonal one, that little diagonal which is hiding here, is our last stitch. This one. So this is our chain. And let me see if I'm correct. This is our chain. And yeah, as I am correct, look, this is the chain. See, there's no double crochet, single crochet under it. Look, can look a little bit. It's how you find out your work when you don't use markers. So you skip that diagonal one. That diagonal one is always the, let me see if I can come a little bit closer there. That diagonal one here is always the last stitch of this round. See, this round in the white. This is my chain. So we're going to do a corner. And the corner is a special corner. Oh, it's a filled in corner. It's a treble. It's a CT. So that's adventurous. Now going to guide our yarn. We start a CT is a single crochet, treble, and a single crochet. The single crochets both go to the same back loop. So we make our corner there, then yarn over twice, because we're going to make a treble. Now this is hard work because you need to get this front loop here. See, I use already another hook. So it might be easy if you're doing this for the first time. And it's only in the corners. In the end, you won't have many corners. Then you have a long rounds. And we're going to try to get into that front loop. And I'm there. And I have lost a yarn over. So I'll do it again. Treble. First loops through. This is a treble. I'm doing US terms here. This is my treble. And now we're going to find that back loop again we used before in our single crochet. Use that same back loop here. Single crochet. There. And we made our corner here. And then what it says 1 double crochet, 3 singles, and 1 double crochet. Okay. So we need to cover this stitch here with a double crochet. And where do you do it? You go directly down and you see, wow, that is the same front loop. So we will use that front loop here 3 times. A treble, double crochet, and when we come back, a double crochet again. So you go to that same front loop and make a double crochet. There. And then we follow the pattern. I did it a little bit too wide. It's a little bit sloppy here. I don't like that. But well, it's a tutorial. And then I'm going to do 3 singles, which is no problem at all. It's only back loop single. 1, 2, and 3. And then the pattern asks me for a double crochet. And where do we put a double crochet? In that front loop. You have to look for it. It's here. See, that front loop is here. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it with my smaller hook. It's not easy. There is the front loop. Yarn over, double crochet. Grab that front loop if you can. You have to dig it out a little bit. And make your double crochet. There. And then it asks for the next repeat. And the repeat, we start again just in the front. It says corner treble, CT. So we again find our single crochet or our chain here. Let me see this we skip with this here, this double crochet. So our next one is this. This is our, hang on, here, let me see if I do it correctly. Let me look. Yeah, this is our corner, and I should better mark it, and this one will be covered again with a double crochet when we did our corners. So we get our back loop, only single crochet, 2 times yarn over, and we make a treble in this corner again. Now I keep my yarn a little bit tighter there. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to look in the back a little bit, get that same back loop, single crochet, and we made our corner with a treble. Then yarn over again, follow the pattern because it asks for a double crochet. We go again in that front loop because that is right directly under that last single crochet, or that first single crochet, and then we do the repeat pattern again, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and it asks for a double crochet. And where is that front loop? I pull it a little bit backwards to see, and I see this is the front loop I need to use here. Make it a little bigger with a smaller hook or anything else, and crochet your double crochet in that front loop that is under that single crochet in the corner there. And we done our second repeat, and we're going to do our third repeat. And the third repeat again says CT, that is a corner treble. So we're going to find the back loop. It's almost there, it's almost under your work. Yarn over for the treble. Get that front loop you already used with the double crochet and make your treble. 1, 2, and 3. And then loop backwards where that back loop was, put your hook in again and make another single crochet there. And you've done your corner treble. Now we're going to make our pattern again. It's 3 singles, 1, 2, and 3. And now the pattern asks for a double crochet. Where do I put my double crochet? It needs to follow that single crochet rows down, and it is here. And when you pull your yarn backwards, you see it peeping up already. It's really tight. It's here. And I'm going to pull it a little bit so it comes forward. It's for the first rounds that you have to do it, and sometimes you have to do it in a second round too. It depends how much experience you get in those bloody corners. And make your double crochet, and then we make a treble again. We see this is covered, so this is my corner. See, this one is covered by my double crochet, so this one is my corner. Get the back loop, single crochet, twice yarn over because it's a treble. Get that same front loop again. We're going to abuse that poor front loop. 1, 2, and 3. Then again in that same back loop, a single crochet, and we're going to do our last part of our pattern, our last row of our round. It's a double crochet. We're going to go down on that single crochet, and that's the back loop of the front loop we need to use. It's already used twice. See, and then 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And then the last one is a double crochet, and the double crochet will be covering this stitch. Look here, this normally if we should have a single crochet, we should get this back loop. See, that is the back loop, not the one in between. This is the back loop you should use for your single crochet. So we're going down, and that is this again in the front here. There. We're going down. It's the same loop we used in the start. And we make our double crochet. And we have done round 4. Immediately connect to the 2 loops here. There are the 2 loops there. 2 loops, 2 loops, 2 loops. And pull it backwards. and pull it tight. Make it disappear a little bit at top. There. And we've done round 4. I hope you found it useful. And I forgot a stitch here, see? I will get it out. Forgot a stitch. Gosh. Not doing it all again. I forgot a stitch. You might be screaming, see, I made a single crochet there instead of the back loop. See what I did? So, lucky you get another one. I forgot this stitch, see? So there is my single crochet. And I need a double here. I'm so sorry. You should have been screaming. Oh my god, you forget a stitch. 1, 2, 3. And double. It's good that the rounds are not 160 wide anymore. Then a single, a treble, and a single, and then a double, 3 singles, and a double at the end, which I already showed you, but now I'm going a little bit faster, so I corrected my mistake. And I leave it in because mistakes are easily made. Just that's why I always check my work. It's always good to check your work. There. Pull your yarn through. Pull it a little bit tighter. There. Hoppa. Now we finished it. Since these looks better. So you have 3 stitches in each corner. See? There. The corner is a single crochet, treble, single crochet, and it's double crochet here and here and here and here. Use the same front loop. Okay, hope to see you in the next video. Sorry for the mistake. Mistake happens. Correct it when you do it.